Plowing during dry season can be sometimes difficult. And here is why. You will end up using a lot of fuel because the tractor is struggling, because the ground is actually dry. The disc plow will be struggling to actually penetrate the soil because it's dry. And eventually, your field won't really be well done. But again, this is a primary tillage. It's the first land prep you do before you go in with a secondary tillage, which can be probably a discaro, depending on how you want your field to look like. In this case, this field, some areas were well done, while some parts were not done. You could actually see just the disc plow just passing on top. And I know in most of the cases, most farmers plow the first round, then they just maybe plow for the second round once there's an onset of the first rains. While others just plow first round, just primary tillage, then others do a secondary tillage. Well, it's optional. Best option is just this plow it, then you harrow, and then you actually plant. Why the secondary tillage is very important, especially harrowing, is because it helps you create a fine seed bed, improving your seed to soil contact, making easy for your seeds to germinate. Because what the plow does is just it turns the soil, but it doesn't break the clods. What it does is it buries the weeds and so many other benefits, but it doesn't break the soil into small particles. So you'll want to go in with another implement. This is a discard in this case, to just break those big soil into small particles to make it easy for your seed to germinate. But well, it depends on your choices. I know other people prefer to just plow first round and then plow the second round. But well, there's no better timing to actually say. I know starting early is better, but sometimes you have to see, how are my soils? Is the tractor really going to achieve what I need at this point, or I just keep on waiting maybe until I see the first onset of rains to just soften the soil? But the good thing is, when you do a second round of land prep, the soil would have really softened, because probably you do it when there's an onset of the first rains, maybe around Feb. And planting mostly here in Kenya during long rains is actually between March and April. Yeah, but well, applying sometimes can be difficult, as you can see in that field. But sometimes that's the only option you have to do it at that moment. Looking forward to the time farmers will start adopting conservation agriculture and reaping big from its benefits of improving yields, reducing cost of production, and in the long run conserving soil, because we want healthy soils, and that's what we look forward to. Bye.